Silver is surging right now despite the rise in interest rates. We've got lackluster performance across the markets, mostly due to this rising interest rate environment as money shifts around, leaves growth, goes into value. But especially today, we are seeing a significant rise in silver. It honestly could be nothing. It could be a fake out here. But I would like to look into some of the reasons why silver is showing such strength on a day like today when we're seeing lackluster performance everywhere else, rising rates, which should be downward pressure on a precious metal like silver. Ready? Let's dive in. As of the time of this recording, silver is up about 2% on the day, and this is despite things like gold being slightly down, the rest of the market being flat, and interest rates on the rise. You would expect on a day like this, silver would be flat or somewhat down. Take a look at this chart from Misc98 on Twitter. He's a great follow, always posting inventory information, updates on his Twitter feed. The silver vault's down today by almost 148,000 ounces, whereas gold actually saw inflows today. So this is a good sign. This means silver is leaving the vaults, especially at a faster pace compared to gold. Given the fact that we know there is such a big discrepancy between the physical market and the paper market with both gold and silver, but given the fact that we know that most metal ownership is unallocated, most of these shorts are naked shorts. We know that if the vaults get drained, if the physical delivery requests start to exceed the physical supply that can actually be delivered to meet those requests, you start to see a squeeze. I covered recently Bank of America has an 800 million ounce short position on silver, and they're probably above their break-even point right now, which means they're starting to lose money, especially on a day like today. They're probably breaking even right around $23. And if they start to get squeezed on this, if silver starts to increase and they start to lose millions of dollars for every single dollar that silver starts to go up, this could become a big problem for Bank of America and the other shorts as they have to start closing out their short positions at major losses. And these are such big short positions. Remember, 800 million ounces, that's about 1 year's worth of all physical production. And so if you've got one player, Bank of America, who's short 800 million ounces, they have to start closing that out because the losses are getting so big. What do you think that does to the price? Well, it does the opposite of what putting that short on did to the price. Putting massive shorts on like that suppresses the price. It pushes it down. That's a lot of selling pressure entering the market. What do you think happens when they close that out? That's buying pressure being added to the market. That puts upward pressure on price, which as they start to close that out, that makes the rest of their losses worse. And if they had to start closing out because their loss was bad, as they close out, that continues to make their losses worse and worse. And as they close out, that drives the price higher and higher and higher. So I think the stage is set for an absolutely massive short squeeze right now. Wonderful news for anybody who owns any silver right now. And it's great news for anybody who has miners, because usually what happens with the miners is a leveraged performance on top of what the metal does. So if the metal moves up, the miners usually move up more. If the metal moves down, usually the miners move down more. So the stage is set right now, and it looks like people are continuing to request physical delivery, draining the vaults, and it's only a matter of time before that squeezes the shorts out of their positions. As always, really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.